What if I don't make it? What if I make myself look like an idiot? What if I fail? What if you don't? What if you don't fail? Because finally, for once in your life, you believe in yourself and you stop listening to what everybody thinks or says, and you start believing in yourself. Yes! What if you manifest your dream life and you actually follow through for once in your life? What if? So get up and get to work or get out. Let's go!
Biggest success habit is being willing to look stupid. You can beat almost anyone at anything if you're willing to fail 20 times in a row, look stupid in front of other people that you care about, and keep going long after it's stopped being convenient. So first you look like an idiot to everyone else while you try to figure it out, and then everyone else looks like an idiot for ever doubting you.
If you decide to be an entrepreneur, the first thing that you have to understand that you are picking literally one of the hardest paths that you could possibly pick over the course of one's life. And what you can expect is a life of waking up and getting your ass beat day after day after day. And having some wins in between. That is the reality of entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is a lot of loneliness, a lot of getting your ass beat, and a lot of questioning yourself. A lot of doubt, a lot of pain, a lot of mistakes, a lot of expensive mistakes. All of your friends and family telling you that you are crazy. Everyone you've ever known telling you that you need to grow up and get realistic until you actually build something. And then they're like, I've always believed in you. And they didn't. You're gonna move from friend group to friend group because every time you level up, the current friend group, they're gonna take it personally. And they're gonna say, oh, you're forgetting about us. Oh, you need to remember where you came from. Oh, you're too good for us now. That is gonna happen over and over again.
From the dusty mesa, a looming shadow grows, hidden in the branches of the poison creosote. She twines his mind up slowly towards the boiling sun.
This is worth $1 million to you over the course of your career. This one piece of advice is people don't care what your product is. They don't care about you. They don't care about your company. They don't care about the background of your company, and they don't even care what the product is. People don't care. The only thing they care about is what this product or service does for me. What do I get? What's in it for me? And what they want is they want a change in their life. They want an improvement in their life, a result, a benefit, or highest of all is a transformation. They want to be transformed. 15% of buying behavior is determined by the past. 85% of buying behavior is determined by the anticipated future. What is going to happen as a result of me buying? So, as we say, if you are selling a tour to the Canary Islands, spend 90% of your time talking about the destination and only 10% talking about the plane that you fly to the Canary Islands in. Most salespeople spend 90% of their time talking about the plane and only 10% of the time talking about the destination. Imagine if you went to a travel agent and you said, I want to take a vacation to the Canary Islands, and they said, well, let me show you how this plane works. And they take out a diagram of the airplane you're going to fly on, and how you walk up the rampway, and where you sit, and the food they serve, and the movie. You think, I don't want to hear about this. I just want to know about the islands and the palm trees and the ocean and the warm water and so on. So talk 90% about the change that will take place in the customer's life. Customers only buy improvement. The reason they buy is that they feel that the quality and quantity of the improvement will be greater than the cost and the trouble of using it or learning how to use it.
Can I get you some water? So how's that? So tell us about the first time you met him.
You haven't asked me anything about the murder.
It's easy money till we catch you. Why don't you say the word and I'll take you on a ride along. And watch us knock down a meth lab. Get a little excitement in your life.
Something. My entire life, it just seems I never had a kind of real say about any of it. Me, but some dead man, some artificially alive, just marking time.
Have you ever noticed that when you work hard, eat clean, keep your circle small, and do what you say you're gonna do, things start to change? When you show gratitude, when you stay consistent and start taking risks, you suddenly become lucky. Opportunities showing up out of nowhere, the right people just happening to cross your path at the perfect time, doors swinging wide open that were never unlocked before. That's not luck. It's discipline finally meeting opportunity. Most people just call it luck because they don't see the work behind it. But deep down, you know the truth. You didn't get lucky. You earned it.
Is Scott here?
You know what? He just left.
Really?
Yeah. Sorry.
If you do not have clear goals for your life, you are condemned forever to work for those who do.
If you don't sacrifice for what you want, then what you want becomes a sacrifice.
You see, in life it's very simple. Either you are working toward the accomplishment of your goals or you're working toward the accomplishment of other people's goals.
The more people tell you it's not possible, that it can't be done, the more you should be absolutely determined to prove them wrong.
If you want to be great, you want to be baddest motherfucker ever at what you do, you could be misunderstood by everybody because you're going to be so fucking obsessed and so driven to get there, and that's what it takes.
If you want to be good, you really don't have a lot of choices because it takes what it takes. You have to do what you have to do to be successful. So you have to make the choices and decisions to have the discipline and the focus to the process of what you need to do to accomplish your goals.